Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Georgia Southern Eagles and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Buffaloes will kick off first, and here we go. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Eagles offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of his passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver. And he is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power forward. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on the, he actually is the best player on this team. And he is option number one for this squad.
Caught over the middle. It's Bradshaw. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
Well, that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. Really good vision there, just getting what he can get.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And the Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man on the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do out once he has it.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And they get another first down. And this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like, not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs. And a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced him.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time he's got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB increase. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Johnson looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in third and short because the whole playbook is open, and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback.
Throw into the end zone. And it's picked off.
He's definitely going to want that one back. Man, they put a nice drive together. That's the opening drive you want. Start driving the football down the field, having success, and then you just get just a little bit aggressive, a little bit greedy, making the throw, forcing it into coverage, and throwing the interception.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Throwing, Lewis. Unloads to the right. Got a man, it's Moore. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Caught in the backfield, it's Moore.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty.
Ready. Blue 30, blue 30. Ready to go.
On the gun on third down, Lewis. Got his man to the route. And to enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Complete to the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people in the defense right now. They have no idea who's getting it next.
Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. Initially, he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away, he's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Lewis. Caught in the backfield. It's Clements. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Lewis wants to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Play action with Lewis. Got his man. Quick step and go. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. This time he wants to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, it's a good route by the wide receiver. He gets to the middle of the field. I think he just took his eyes off the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man down the middle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
The Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wide receiver going in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
They'll send the back in motion. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm. The passing game looking good.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Dallas. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right? Because they were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Play fake, Lewis. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. It's Lewis again. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Leaves it with the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 after the 20.
Man, And it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Third down from the gun, Lewis. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Lewis on the play action. With the catch, it's Moore. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50, but this defense, I don't have any answers right now. They're going to just figure something out.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Tight end now in motion. Keeps it on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of his QBs, got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook, but on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And the extra point is good. No reason to risk trying to field that one as he skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball.
He's got it on a diving catch along the left side. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
He'll run it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd, now you set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it toward the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about a punt.
Trying to get the edge. It's Welch. Oh, he's got some space. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down.
Ready, go!
On the run, it's Young. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. On the gun on third down, Lewis. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. All of a sudden, in this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Leaves it with the back. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and throw downfield.
Now staring at a third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another first and 10. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He wants to change this route. From the gun. Give on the inside. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dallas. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll run play action. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome into the halftime update. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be dragged down. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holland?
I caught up with Colorado's head coach at halftime. This home crowd is fueling their running game. Every single time the running back gets the rock, they are going crazy. The ground game has been good, and they're going to continue to ride the momentum of this home crowd.
Holly, thank you. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll move the tight end. Play action with Lewis. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Johnson wants to throw it. They go to the wide receiver screen. Breaks into the open. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Swings it out to the flat. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he could this. Small gain, with some information you gather maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And the Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Wide out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to Cases. 3rd and goal. Trying play action. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Here's a big decision for you on offense now. You just gave up a negative play. You lost some momentum down by the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go and execute right now on 4th down to generate a touchdown? Let's find out.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bucs offense ready to begin this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had him, hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's Lewis to throw. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Lewis to throw. Complete. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Throws it deep. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And man, you gotta love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt, and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Always good to get points on the drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Johnson looking to throw. Got him downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Good enough for a first down.
Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Dallas. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together now.
Finding some room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Making side adjustments here. They'll go to the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And that's the look in man coverage you can throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a little bit of access, so he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick 6. So good decision there by the Q, knowing that was a good look to throw in.
Unloads quickly. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a 4th down looms in decision time for this offense.
That's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Gives it on the option. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
3rd down from the gun, Lewis. Quick strike complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it off.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Sends it back in motion. Johnson looking to throw. Complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll set up to throw. The quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have gone head-to-head. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Here on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Catch is made at the 15. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense.
Snags it, and he's open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the first down.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that player.
Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Fires to to the big foul. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Johnson wants to throw it. Working the big fella downfield and outside. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have the lead, get the ball back to the offense. We'll see if this defense can come up clutch.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Handoff from the gun. Might have a chance. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Snagged in the middle. It's Helms. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline, you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on the last play and bleed the clock.
To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Off play action on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
What a great play by that quarterback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out. But to be able to break on the football and just throw one of those quick passes like that, nice job by the quarterback.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Throwing. Lewis. That's caught. It's Atkins. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goal post and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Lewis wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. So the defense uses a timeout here. 2:08 remaining on the clock. They didn't want it to get down to the 2-minute stop. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. To the air again, Lewis. And a physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here. When it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, when the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Lewis. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They booted away. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack. Because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Just keeps slinging it. Gets it to the back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play and this game is over. One takeaway, finishes it, and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football. And they said, forget this, I'm ending this game right now.
Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slog fest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You know, defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth. Offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense has put on a great effort.
A lot of issues for this offense in this game today, obviously, and I think the coaching staff now really needs to take a look at how they're game planning and how they're going to give their players an opportunity to have success. It may be time now to start changing some things up a little bit.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.